very, very, very good evening, I wanted to say, but people can listen to this in the morning, at night, in the afternoon. So, welcome to another episode of the Malaga Insiders. My name is Chris Marquez, and I'm joined today by Tony. Welcome, Tony.
Good evening, everyone.
You
How are you
are
doing,
my
Chris?
co host of tonight,
Yes, coach of tonight.
and Malaga has won last weekend. That brings us
Six
to
in a
six.
row.
How many do we have if we win next week, Tony?
Seven.
6-7, 6-7. You know what that means. How are you?
Good. Good to me. It's been nice enjoying the football for the last couple of weeks, so that brings the whole mood up during the week. So looking forward now instead of yeah,
I think
looking
most
forward
of
in a bad
us
way to it.
are not in Spain as we host the International Malaga CF podcast. Most of our listeners are outside of Spain. How done are you with the weather, Tony?
Yeah, it's getting to a point now that this morning I woke up. I had to go to Malaga City early, but I'm living in Nerja, so I woke up. No power, nothing. I just hear the wind, the rain. So it's like, yeah, it's typical day in Spain, it rains and just everything goes not that well.
I've heard they wanted to change the name. I heard politicians talk about it. They want to change it to Costa del Rain instead of Costa
Yeah,
del. It's crazy. It has been raining for the past month. There are some good days, but most of the days are rainy, cold, and a lot of freaking wind.
yeah, yeah, it's a little bit tiring. But the good days were very good though. Like in the sun still, it can get very warm during the day.
But there are not too many of them.
No.
Where it always is sunny since Funes has arrived is in Malaga because Malaga won against Burgos. It's the first time in the history of the club that they win against Burgos.
Yeah, we only played them for like the last couple of 7 years, but we never beat them, and so it's extra great to win now.
So Malaga has won against Real Madrid. Malaga won against Barcelona. They've beaten AC Milan, Zenit St. Petersburg, Anderlecht, Porto, but never beaten Burgos. That's the last team on this planet. Which no, it's great. It's a great win.
Yeah.
Let's dive into it straightly. Um, Malaga started off very well, I guess. We were back to one striker. Did that surprise you?
Uh, no, to be honest, I think he kind of, depending on the game, he just puts it up. But no, it didn't really surprise me.
Any other strange things you see on the lineup?
Nothing particularly. I think it's kind of the lineup he's been putting out in most games. So
I will go up. Well, I will go through the lineup. Of course, on goal, the one and only Alfonso Herrero. Then Carlos Puga, Einar, Chupe, David La Rubia, Joaquín, Doutor, Murillo, Daniel Lorenzo, Isan Merino, and Grafita. If you think, what a strange order. Yeah, maybe. But that's the order that we get it from the club because it's the official team sheet.
yeah, it's just by number.
It's by number. Um, were you scared before the match?
Uh, Not before the match, but when we got into the stadium and it just started to pour down and the pitch
Yeah.
was like slippery, the ball was. To be honest, I did expect like it. I was not scared, but it did feel like okay, today is a day that we could like lose for the first time. Not even if we play bad, but just due to the conditions.
Yeah, I think in Burgos it rains a lot more used to rain than in Malaga. Um, it was pouring. I was, I think, after 5 minutes in, I was totally soaked. I
Yeah,
took
me too.
videos and all for social media, but it was horrible. And yet, 20,000 people in the stadium.
23,000, 23,000. It was a very good turn. I expected it to be a lot lower, but it was quite a good turnaround. So it's great to see. Like if it rains a lot, like the people come out and support them.
How did you think Malaga started?
Uh, I think the start. I think it was quite equal because what was it
Yeah.
before with the rain? It was like some not mistakes, but like some little slips, little this that. But I do think Malaga always had control over the game. It was not like a moment that I feared that.
I think both teams were a bit scared to play. So I think the first maybe half hour was a bit boring, maybe. Not much
Yeah,
happened. And out of nothing, with an amazing, I don't know, action, La Rubia comes, well, on the right post in front. Well, not in front. He comes from the right,
yeah.
goes in and takes an amazing shot on goal, and the ball goes in. It looked like a very difficult angle to score a goal from. It's an amazing goal.
It was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't really see that well from my angle because it was right on the other side. So at halftime, I text my friends like, is this such a good? Is this really what I think it is? This goal?" And yeah, it was what it was. And I think he really creates that space there where there's barely any space, and then from a very tight angle, he scores a really good goal.
It's a really amazing goal, and it's I think it's the most important moment of the match because nothing much was going on. I think the first team to score would probably have taken the match. We don't know for sure, but it was like, I don't know. It was such an important moment in the match. And 5 minutes later, when you thought you've seen the most beautiful goal of the night. I don't know if the second one is better or the first one is better. A cross from, if I believe I'm right, Doutor, a long ball
And
to Puga.
Joaquin to Puga.
Joaquin was it. Joaquin to Puga, who controls it
Yeah,
very, very well, and then brings it to the ground, and then gives an amazing cross to Chupe, who heads it in like perfectly.
yeah. It was so good to see. It's can't believe how much we have improved over the last months to like we really are playing good football and it's everyone is just really everyone stepped up because the ball of Joaquin to Puga is already so good on the midfield, breaks
Yeah.
it open and the control it has to be perfect and it is. And then the cross has to be perfect and it is as well. And then Chupetta's header is really good as well.
I
It's
think
it's it's beautiful.
La Rubia's goal is the most important, probably, action of the night. But the second goal is what we have been missing at Malaga for so long, and everything about that before the goal and even the way Chupe finishes it is so
Yeah,
incredibly beautiful to see. And it's such incredible ball from Joaquin to Puga, the way Puga handles the ball, brings it to the ground, and then directly crosses it into the box, and then Chupe, I don't know, with a Cristiano Ronaldo jump, heads it in the top corner of the goal. It's with his head.
yeah.
It's amazing goal.
It's really also like proving that everyone is contributing as well. We're playing as a whole team, not just individual action of La Rubia as before, but also we can score amazing goals by just team play. And I think the combination of both is really what is stepping us up to the next level right now.
Yeah. So Malaga goes into the second half with a 2-0 lead, and then in the second half, nothing really happened, did it?
Burgos had a couple of chances.
Yeah,
I do
Malaga
think like a couple of good chances as well. Malaga had a couple as well, but not. It was not too much going on in the second half compared to like the last 15 minutes of the first half, where it was really action packed.
and then Chupe got substituted for Nino, and Nino makes it the 3-0 in the 86th minute. And it doesn't matter if you play Nino or Chupe, they can both score a goal. It's
It's so
incredible.
good to it's so good to have finally two strikers that again that are, and even with Aneko still as well, that has not been contributing a lot recently, but also has stepped up in the moments that he needed to. So it's great to see that everyone can score and we're very offensive.
Is this the most, how do you call it? Is this the best match of the season for Malaga? I mean, they had it so well under control, the whole match.
Yeah,
They never lost
yes,
control about it.
I do definitely think it's up there with one of the best games this season. I think Deportivo was a great game as well. So no, I think the momentum is good and the control was just what you said is really, really good.
There's a really, really crazy stat about Dani Lorenzo, and that is that he had 100% accurate passing. So of
He,
all the
the,
passes he made,
yeah, but he's so good on the ball. It's like to see him there on the pitch, like from close by. You can just see how quick he does the little turns, the little passes. He's so good. He's really like, yeah.
it it's crazy.
It really reminds me of Isco. I was thinking watching the highlights today again, and just how he plays with the number 22 on his back is the closest thing to an Isco I've seen in.
You know who said that this weekend or
Who
this
said?
Monday? Funes in Area Malaguista. That he
Yeah, it's
reminds.
it's identical. It's just it's the most Isco play I've seen since Isco at the club.
I think it's amazing. I saw his passing, and you would say like he only made a few passes, but that's not the thing.
47
Uh,
out of 47, if I'm correct. What is very good
yeah, and
stat.
there were some long balls in it. There
Yeah,
were all different kinds of balls in of passes in that match from Dani Lorenzo. It's an amazing stat. Defense looked also so very good again, which I think is amazing because I don't know, this defense is
the defense is at the same level as the attack right now as well. Two
yeah,
clean sheets in a row, something we were struggling with. So it's really important to get those clean sheets, and
but it's
everyone is just even Einar, like what we said as well, like a couple of weeks ago, is everyone really is stepped up. Like it's because it's not the same team as we were watching at the start of the season with Peiser. Those last couple of games is like unrecognizable. The transformation he has with the same players.
yeah, and I think that Burgos lacked accuracy in the final third
Yeah.
just because Malaga was so good in defense.
Yeah, I saw a stat as well that the goal expectancy of Malaga was less than one goal. So we've
It's
also been very clinical with our chances. And Burgos had in total 14 shots, two more than us. We're through four big chances, but
I
Alphonse has been great as well. That one save on the one-on-one. In
yeah,
the, I think first half or second half, right at the start of the second half.
and that's important as well because there will be big chances for any team you will play against,
Yeah,
but having such a strong defense, and if they make a mistake, there's also still Alfonso Herrero, which you can build on, and I know people, Malaga fans, have questioned him at the beginning of the season or at the halfway, the first half of the season, but he is by far the best goalkeeper in Segunda, and I would say after Willy Caballero, the best keeper I've seen in La Rosaleda. So I'm putting him already higher, above Kameni.
It's a big word, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I think it's for me it's a little bit difficult because Kameni is like one of my childhood heroes as well. So, but he's definitely up there since at least since Willie. Much before I can't remember much more before Willie, to be honest. So definitely since Willie, he's up
Mineur,
there
Wakkermel.
with Kameni and with yeah, with Kameni. Herona and Kameni are definitely up there.
It's amazing. This team is
Yeah.
amazing. Doing fantastic. A fantastic job. 6 wins in a row. The question should be, of course, and I know that everybody wants to know this, and probably everybody has looked it up. What did the other teams do? Well, Ceuta won 3-1 against Cultural Leonesa. Deportivo La Coruña lost in Santander with that ugly moment. Did you see it?
No. Oh yeah,
Where
with the smoke.
Depor scored and then
Yeah.
smoke came out, but it wasn't a goal. He
No,
hit
that was
the,
quite funny.
but it looked like a goal. So the smoke, yeah, took
Smoke
off
came up. It,
like
it
a
was really
it wasn't a goal. Zaragoza got a red card in the match against Castellón, and that ended in a 0-0 draw. Eibar won 1-0 against Almeria. Important match for Malaga. Andorra drew 1-1 against Huesca. Cádiz lost against Granada. Gijón won 3-0 against Mirandés. And Mirandés received a red card as well. So that's important for Malaga. Las Palmas lost 1-2 against Cordoba. Leganés won 2-0 against Real Sociedad. And Valladolid Albacete ended in a 1-0 win for Albacete. Here comes the important question. Results came our way last weekend. We
yeah.
have first on top of the table Racing Santander, followed by Castellón in the second position. And third is Malaga Club de Football. How crazy is that? We are third.
Yeah, it feels so weird because like just a couple of months ago it was we were there at the bottom and it felt it was gonna be like a season again, one of those where it's just gonna be trying to do something but not getting to our goals. But seeing us there is still hard to believe. I still have like looking still too much down than up. But that's just out of habit, but it's really nice to see us up there, and it's something we deserve for such a long time now.
I think it's very, very strange because we were fighting, we were touching relegation more or less. And now we are in third position, and it's only 8, 9 weeks ago. And if you look at the points, Malaga has 38 points, Las Palmas as well. So it's still very close, everything. But Castellón has 39, and Racing Santander has 44. So Malaga only has 6 points less than Racing Santander has. I mean, everything is so close under Malaga, and Racing is there still for the take. And there are so many matches to be played still. So, I mean, there's only 4 points between the number 11 and the number 3, which are we,
Yeah,
and 3 points between the number 10 and us. So everything is still possible. So
yeah, and
I'm still don't want to talk about a possible playoffs, or I mean that's still very very far away. But if I look, we have the best record when I look at the last 5 matches, 6 matches. I mean, we have a
so
streak.
today as well that of all the last 9 games, we would be leader now of Segunda if we started nine games ago.
Yeah.
It's it's now it's Segunda's try to keep this momentum up to the end. Try to get there to the last couple of games with the most amount of points possible, and then try to seal it off. We're now
And
with 38 points. So sorry.
we will come to this later, but I think Monday will be a very, very, very difficult match.
Yeah.
Very difficult match. The probably the most difficult match of all the matches we have played over the last 7 weeks. I'll later will tell why I think that in the preview. But let's end this with the player of the match for you.
For me, it's I think it's gotta be Chupe. No, Rafita. It's gotta be Rafita. I think playing as left back again, he had a really good performance in. He's so good in what he's been doing, and I feel like he's been playing there like forever now, but he's only been starting to play like this season, and it's a joy to watch him as well. Chup as well, but I remember just Rafita. I'm really after the match. He's great.
I have to go with David La Rubia because he had such a good preseason. Then he got lost a bit throughout the season, and he's totally back. And
Yeah,
so important over the last few weeks for Malaga that it's good
he's
to
been
see
doing
him back.
everything. He's been doing everything that we like were kind of demanding of him, like the lack in goals and assists. He's really this the last goal he had against Burgos now is really shows the development he has because that's something he would not have scored like a while back ago. But I think he really has leveled up a level now, and he's being so good now in the box as well that is bringing us all these points.
Yeah, that goal was pure class. Pure class. The way his action before the goal and the way he finishes it is pure class. But the goal came a bit out of nowhere, and to me, the goal he starts it up himself and he finishes it up off himself.
Yeah,
Such an important goal, and all the credits for him. I mean, really, really great. We go to the news section because we finally have a lot to talk about. Former Malaga player Stefan Skepovic signs a contract with Estepona. You
yeah.
have
I don't
watched.
know how good he is. I don't know how good he is now, but when he played for us in the second half of the season with Pellicer, I think it was in his first time at Malaga. I think he was alright that season. I remember like with speaking to some people from who support Malaga, they wanted him to continue. So,
I
but
had a
yeah,
lot of contact with him through WhatsApp and everything when we are doing the Gearycast, and it's a lovely guy. And he was a good footballer when he played for Malaga, and we wish him
yeah,
all the luck at Estepona. According to Radio Malaga, Marca Malaga, Chupete seems to be on the agenda of different teams from the Serie A and Serie B in Italy. But the representatives of Chupe had a meeting with Lauren last Friday and told the club not to worry because Chupe has his focus totally with Malaga Club de Football. That's the problem a bit, isn't it? When your players do well, other teams are lurking to take your players away.
yeah.
We're not happy with that.
No, but I do think a lot of these guys they want to promote with this Malaga. It's what it feels like. It's you see all these examples. For example, Cordero now he left to go to Newcastle. He's still on the contract there, but loan now to first a team in Belgium. Now he's at Cadiz, and look at the difference now. Like Cadiz is okay. It's just a good momentum we have now. Everything can change at the end of the season, but it's not always good to leave Malaga because it's not always better outside.
And if
And there's
we
something really beautiful here.
and I know we're not allowed to talk about it. If we do get that promotion, everybody wants to play Primera División next season with Malaga.
Yeah.
So let's hope. We go on to the next bit of news. Malaga signed a youth player from Udemoska, and his name is Manu Mesa. The youth player who plays in juvenile will join the academy next season. He scored 15 goals in 18 matches so far this season.
Yeah, I saw this morning. That's good. I know the División de Honor, the Juvenil is not doing that well for Malaga in the División de Honor, so it could be a good boost and hopefully bring up the team.
Yeah, I think a good signing for the future.
Yep.
Maybe in a few years we will see Manu Mesa or Manu Table in La
Hopefully,
Rosaleda.
yeah. So we never know. Hopefully it's not the last time we speak about him. That will only be good for everyone if we mention him again.
I totally agree. This Saturday, something special will happen in La Rosaleda. There will be an escape room. They're turning it into an escape room to celebrate the 85th anniversary of the stadium. The club will announce the participants this Thursday. So you could subscribe to get into kind of lottery, and if
Have
if
you
they
done
choose, you
have
get
you
a
done an escape room
notification.
before?
Yes, and the funny thing is, it might come as a surprise. I subscribed to participate, and I had to fill in names. So I filled in your name as well.
My name as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe you are doing escape room with me on Saturday. I thought I could WhatsApp you about it, but I thought maybe it's a bigger surprise if I tell you first.
Hey, let's see.
But I don't know because I we hear it tomorrow. So 6, 7. We don't know.
Let's see. Let's see. I've never done escape room before. I did one time at like an Halloween type of like it wasn't really escape room. It was like in America, so you could like walk through like a park. It was like a bunch of like jump scares and stuff. Like that's it's not really escape room. That's the closest thing to escape room I've done.
I did one a month and a half ago with my work, and I had my boss in my team and some other colleagues, and they all dived into it. You know what I mean? And I'm more of the laid back guy who because with the escape room you can't do it together. I mean, you can do it together, but this person is screaming dead. One is holding a book. One is doing all the movements you had to do. And it was a haunted house, so it was scary as well.
Yeah.
While one was busy, the other one was with the book. I was like, okay, on the background. But we escaped within the time. On forehand, I told my boss that I was not going to escape, and if they escaped, I would stay because I didn't want to work on Monday. Uh, but we escaped. I escaped as well. I had no choice. He forced me. But yeah,
So so if you do get in the escape room, basically I need to do it, and you will lay back then.
I don't know. I I have to say I haven't thought of this very well. I just thought nice escape room. Okay, you have to fill in people's name. I thought I'll fill in Tony's name, and then I thought, shall I text Tony to say I gave us up for this escape room? I thought, nah, I will tell him on the podcast. Fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I also thought
Might
very
might get a whole fun Saturday out of it and everything with the podcast. So
well. You already. We're not going to talk about it yet. We're not going to announce. But you also get a day out with the podcast tomorrow.
yeah. Also,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We cannot say much about it yet. Um, yeah, that's fun. We go to the next bit of news. Mirandés has informed Malaga CF that they will not open the away section in the Anduva Stadium for the next match this Monday. If it's not bad enough, they've also announced that tickets are only available at the stadium, which makes it almost impossible for Malaga fans to support their team in Miranda.
That's a shame because even though it's far, there will always go people from Malaga. You find them in every stadium where we
What
play.
do you think about this,
So
Tony? Is this set up because they're in the last spot of the table and they really don't want to lose this match, or is it just
nah,
through to the their work in the reformation of the stadium that they tried, but it is impossible for them to seat any Malaga fans in Anduva.
I think a little bit of both, but they know they can get some money out of it, so I don't think they would like do this really like trying to hinder us because they're last place. I don't really see that, to be honest. I think it's probably more match management than doing this on purpose. My guess.
We always like to think the best,
The best. Yeah.
to think negative. So if we go to negative news, Atletico Malagueño lost 3-1 against Estepona.
Yeah.
And we're lucky
Yeah.
that Stefan Skapovic didn't play last weekend
Yeah.
for Estepona. Else it could be 5-6-1.
Yeah.
It's horrible. But as we said, the most important thing for Atletico Malagueño is for their players to grow.
And in
Uh,
that, they're doing a fantastic job.
yes. So
So hopefully, all these losses don't bring like the morality down of the guys because they did a lot of hard work, to promote last year. A lot of
yes.
seasons trying to get back. So
And always after Atletico Malagueño's negative results, we always cheer up a bit with Malaga Femenino. But they had the week off.
yeah,
So they didn't play. They're still third. Still 1 point behind the number two. Still 11 points behind the number one. Nothing changed there.
yeah,
Um, and then there's something interesting because according to Sky Sports, Malaga is interested in signing Alfie Harrison, a 20-year-old player of Newcastle who spent most of his youth at the Manchester City Academy. His contract ends at the end of the season, and he has been told that he can look out for another club. I don't know what to think of it because Malaga is one of the two clubs who haven't signed any new players yet. And if you ask Funes, he isn't looking for any new players because he says that the squad is full. So if they would sign a player would have to leave. There could also be the option that this isn't a signing for the first team, but for Atletico Malagueño.
yeah.
I don't know, but then it also
That could be a possibility.
what also wouldn't make sense in that case to me is that um, Alfie Harrison is a player from Newcastle United. He has a contract till the end of the season. If Malaga would sign him now, that would mean they have to pay a transfer fee. I don't see Malaga paying a transfer fee for a player who is going to Atletico Malagueño.
No.
At the other end, this is a rumor coming from Sky Sports, and that is serious media.
Yeah, it's very surprising rumor, to be honest. With the transfer fee part, maybe he could get like a contract termination by mutual agreement, so that there will be no fee. But still, I think it's very strange news.
I
It's not something that I expect, uh, because it doesn't really. I don't feel like we need immediate investment in wingers anyway. Uh, so it's surprising, but if it's an opportunity to the market for a player from Newcastle who's played before in the Manchester City academy, I don't think he might not be a bad player. So if he's just a young contract, and maybe we can get him for Malagueño. it's welcome, but it's just it's a little bit came out of nowhere for me. I didn't really expect it, and I don't really know what to think of it neither.
Me neither.
'Cause I
I
don't
have
really know
something.
the player neither.
He played 11 matches and he has 5 assists and no goals. Um, he contributed in 38% of the total goals of his team, which would be the second team of Newcastle United.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, is that he also made his debut with the first team of Newcastle. I don't know what to think. I think when you make your debut in the first team of Newcastle, why leaving, or why are they asking you to leave, and why go to Malaga?
Well, I know one good excuse. Well, now the weather is not as good here, but maybe he's a little bit tired of the English weather and was like, look, Malaga, that's a nice spot.
Yeah,
That is something we as a club have as well, like all jokes aside. It
yeah.
is something that we have as Malaga have, with the good weather here and the city and all the towns around Malaga as well. So that definitely could bring in people as well. Who doesn't want to play in a stadium, 30,000 people living in the best climate of Europe, except for this month.
I agree with you there. Um, but
But still
still, it's
surprising though. Yeah, it's let's see. Let's see, maybe it's just a rumor.
he's also an attacking midfielder. I think Malaga has enough players on the midfield, if I'm honest.
Yeah. We
But
have
that's
Ocho as well, who's been playing better and better every game he's been playing the last week, so I don't
yeah.
really see it.
I mean, where do you put him? I mean, we have Doutor Iniesta,
Yeah.
who is playing marvelous. We have Xavi Lorenzo. I don't know.
No. Maybe it's for next season already, if your contract ends. Maybe it's just for Malagueño because they could use a hand there as well, so no idea.
We are going to Miranda, who are last on the table. Things are not looking very well for Mirandés, are they?
No. It's quite interesting, the club, because every season it's like a gamble with the players they get because they have so many like loanees and like one contract year players. And last season they were up there trying to fight for promotion. Now all the way in the bottom, and it's not looking that good, to be honest.
What do you know
17
about
points.
except the 17 points?
Uh, well, the only know thing I know that Eto's son plays there. If he still is there, that's because I haven't checked since the last time. But for the rest, I don't know much about Mirandés. I remember that they had a very good cup run, like maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when it was still Segunda B.
Hmm.
And that's kind of it, to be honest. I've never
Okay.
been as well. Never been. So
I haven't been either. Um, what I know, I did my homework, of course, a bit. They're last on the table. Um, Lost all my info about them. Lost on the table with 17 points. Their standout players, Juan Gutierrez. Let me take a look.
he's suspended as well for next game.
Yeah, he's the one suspended. I don't see any real players I know. So I couldn't tell you anything about their players. Um, what should Malaga do?
To be honest, I think we just should play like a normal game. I think
Be-
maybe we could play with two strikers because they play with five in the back.
Hmm.
So I feel a little bit more pressure up there. But for the rest, I do think if we play our game that we've been playing for the last two
Oh yeah,
months,
that's the thing. They this season so far they have mostly played 5-3-2, which is
yeah,
very defensive. So what I'm expecting is that we will see a team that will park the bus, basically.
yeah,
That's what I expect. And as I've said earlier, I think this will be the most difficult match because we're going to Mirandés, last on the table. They will fight with every last bit they have. Um, and they will park the bus because that's what a team does who's not in form and will try and find the draw or the point or even take a win, score a goal with counter football, and then park the bus, camp, and play with 11 players in their own box.
yeah,
There are also two players from Malaga who are not allowed to play because they have received their fifth yellow card of the season, and that is Diego Murillo and Carlos Doutor. They will both miss the match against Mirandés. Not looking very well. Who do you play at the back? Will you start with Recio? Will you start with Montero?
to be honest, I would like to see Montero. I
Yes.
think yeah, I do think he was a good, he's a good player. I think he made a lot of mistakes. Maybe he's confidence wise, but I would love to see him still given an opportunity in this team because I do still think he's a great centre back. So
And what will happen with Doutor? Are we going switching back to a 4-4-2,
I think
or
he might put Nino in there.
are we going to change Doutor for Juanpe, who made his first minutes last week
Yeah,
against Wolves?
and that could be an option as well. Don't know how fit he is yet. My guess is for Nino, but maybe even Ochoa could go in there. So
Maybe
I think that's very interesting. Who's gonna play in that position? I think there's a few options there that all could provide good quality to the team.
what do you expect from upcoming match?
I expect it to be, to be honest, I expect it to be kind of a difficult game. I know most of the games are difficult, but I think it's very easy to overlook this game because they're on the bottom of the league.
Yeah.
Well, it's not easy there. I do still think we should have the upper hand with the form that we are playing, and with probably the game that we just discussed before, they will play a little bit more defensively. I definitely think that we should be able to take the upper hand, but it's going to be very hard, very
But
tough game.
under Funes, we never have played against a team who has parked the bus, who has tried to play defensively. We always had opponents so far who are not stronger than us, but well positioned on the table. Teams that want to play football: Ceuta, Sporting Gijón, Albacete, Burgos, Almeria. These are all teams that want to play football, and now we're facing a team that doesn't want to play football.
And when we played them at home with Freeno's debut, it was not the same team as now, and but that game still was quite hard, you know, like we just got a lucky win there in the last minute.
Yeah. So it will be a very difficult match for Malaga. Um, it will be played on Monday night, probably without Malaga fans.
Yeah,
That also doesn't help. I don't know. Any other secret weapon you got for this match?
no, not really. I think it's just to see if we can get 7 games. I think that would be one of the best streaks we had ever.
Could
No,
this?
or what was the record we had with Perio? Do you know?
I don't know.
I
Could
think it
it?
was 6 or 7 as well. Yeah, sorry.
Could this be a match? And here comes my secret weapon. To instead of starting with Chupe and Nino, start with Chupe and Eneko.
That could be a good shot as well.
because Eneko is a strong player,
Yeah.
who strong on the ball.
I think that definitely could be a secret weapon.
I
I
don't
think
know.
that he could be a
You see
secret
like
weapon because he
him
is
there.
like strong. He can win that ball. It's gonna be crowded there in that box. So someone like him would be nice to have as well. Bring the
Yeah.
balls down and give them on to Chupe, or even score himself.
Yeah. Are you ready to look at some football shirts?
Yeah.
There is something very strange about Mirandés. And I'm not sure if I'm saying it now, if I'm waiting till the end to say this. I'll let it up to you.
Say it at the end. Let's keep the suspense a little bit.
Let's go and see the first shirt. I love it.
Yeah, this is nice.
It's very nice. They have an Adidas shirt with a black Adidas badge. The shirt is dark red or wine red, dark red, wine red. Um, there's the badge, of course, of Mirandés. A bit of publicity, Miranda Impresas, and then it has a kind of, I don't know, what is it?
It's
Tell
like
us,
the
is it?
sorry.
What kind of pattern does it have?
It's like kind of liquidation, liquid pack.
Yeah,
Feels like just like taking a sip of
yeah,
like a wine glass, you know,
yeah. Like somebody has spilled this full glass of red wine
over your
on
favorite white shirt, you know.
of your favorite right shirt, and it covered the whole shirt. Um,
Yeah.
and you have this on your black shirt because there's black in it. On your black shirt, and that's what it is. But it's very well done. It's not the whole shirt. It's up to the chest a bit, and then just at the under the collar.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
right
very
on top
well.
of your chest.
This is one of the better kits.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
happy.
this one is really nice.
I'm happy with this kit. The home kit, I rated a 9.
Yeah, I follow you with the 9 as well.
Yes. Then we go to the second kit. It
Oh,
disappoints me.
yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah. It's Barcelona yellow, referee yellow. It's marker stift yellow.
Yeah, we don't like the color of yellow, and especially with those the red patterns or the red stripes on the sides, like that dark wine red. That doesn't really go well with this green, to be honest.
I mean, when they play away with this shirt, there are 12 referees on the pitch.
Yeah,
I just don't know what to make of it. I don't like it at all.
no,
It's really a referee shirt, and it's a bit has a bit the it's the yellow. I don't know of road workers, cleaners on the central
yeah,
street of Amsterdam.
yeah. No, I don't like this at all. I don't rate it high
No,
compared to the home shirt. It's very big drop off.
I think they did their best with the home shirt, and then they forgot that they also had to make a away shirt, and then they looked, and then they saw that there was a very huge time limit, and then they just did something. It's not working for me at all.
No, for me neither.
Do you want to hear the strange thing I noticed?
Yeah, I'm
They
interested
have
now.
2 football shirts and 3 goalkeeper shirts.
Free shirts.
Yes. So they have 3 goalkeeper shirts and 2 football shirts.
Does one of the goalkeeper shirts looks like the away kit or something? Because
Is that
there's no
strange or is
reason.
it strange?
That's kind of strange, yeah.
The keeper shirts were very nice. I wanted to add them, but then I thought, no, we have to draw a line. We have to treat every club the same as the other ones. We can make exceptions for no one. But their keeper shirts don't look at all as their football shirts, because one of them is pink, the other one is green, and the third one is gray. And what shirt do you think is more expensive?
The gray.
Yes. No, like the shirts or the keeper shirts.
Oh, the normal shirts, I would say.
And I've now found a fourth shirt.
A fourth goalkeeper shirt.
Yes. Yes. And it is in Equipaciones. So they have four shirts for goalkeeper.
All from this season.
Yes, I guess so. Yes, all from this season. So they have two two football shirts and four goalkeeper shirts. And if you think that I'm shitting you, because now I end up, they give me no choice. How will I bring this in? Do you think it's ridiculous for a team to have four goalkeeper shirts?
I don't know why you need so many, to be honest. Like, two is alright, no? And the goalkeeper's already barely switched, so.
But one is hidden away a bit because the rest are like, the three are in a row, but this is Equipaciones, so it's not, it doesn't say.
Is it maybe training?
It doesn't say training kit at all. Wait. Now I have to do this. There's the first one. You can see the back of it.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of the pink color?
No, it's not too bad of a pink color. A little bit cherry blossom pink. Not bad.
Is it maybe more interesting? Oh, this also is the back one. That's the second one. Could it be that because it's colder in Mirandés than in Malaga, for example, that they are more they're selling more keeper shirts?
Because of the long sleeves.
Yeah.
Hey, it could be. It could be.
Here's the fourth one, the third one. And to end it off with, the fourth one, which is this one. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you have
Shirts.
football shirts and four keeper shirts?
Probably for the cold weather then. Maybe something that we don't understand down here.
This blew my mind today. And now that I found out that there's a fourth, I have to recover from this. I have to find it out. I will be lying in my bed tonight asking myself why they have four goalkeeper shirts. This is ridiculous. We also, every week, have something beautiful to tell. Because we take you into Malaga's culture. For today, I have one of the most important streets of Malaga. Calle Larios. Calle Larios was inaugurated on the 27th of August 1891 as the main commercial artery of Malaga. It was built during a period of major urban reform led by the Larios family, one of the most powerful industrial families in Andalusia. The project aimed to modernize the city and improve access between the port and the historical center. Before Calle Larios existed, the area was made of narrow medieval streets and dense housing. These were demolished to create a wide, straight boulevard inspired by European avenues of the 19th century. The street was designed by architect Eduardo Strachan Viana Cardenas, who followed more modern urban planning principles of symmetry, light, and airflow. The pavement, what many today call the old floor, was originally laid with hydraulic mosaic tiles, a common and durable material in the late 19th century Spain. These tiles formed geometric patterns and were designed not only for beauty, but also for resistance to heavy foot traffic, rain, and the heat of Malaga summers. The original surface helped define the street's elegant character from its earliest days. The buildings lining Calle Larios were constructed in a uniform neoclassical style with balconies, iron railings, and light colored facades. The visual unity was intentional, reinforcing the street's role as Malaga's prestigious commercial corridor. From its opening, it housed luxury shops, banks, cafes, and offices, becoming the center of economic and social life. Throughout the 20th century, Calle Larios witnessed Malaga's major historical moments. It was used for civic celebrations, religious processions during Semana Santa, and public gatherings. Despite political changes, economic crisis, and urban growth, the street remained the symbolic heart of the city. In 2002, Calle Larios was pedestrianized, restoring its role as a public space for walking and social life. During later renovations, efforts were made to respect the original design's principles. Though the pavement was more modernized, the memory of the original hydraulic floor remains part of the street's identity, representing the craftsmanship and urban ambition of Malaga at the end of the 19th century. Today, Calle Lario stands as a living historical document, a street born from industrial wealth, shaped by architectural discipline, and paved with the practical artistry of hydraulic tiles, and preserved as Malaga's central promenade for over 130 years.
Yeah, Cadillacios is such a nice place to go to every time I go to Malaga and just walk through there, going through the shops, the people walking there, like the just how alive that place is. It's such an important part of the city, and yeah, it's such a nice place to go to.
And I think now we have something to announce. Announce! Because you and me and you, are going to Malaga tomorrow, and we are going to La Rosaleda, home of Malaga Club de Football, because we are interviewing tomorrow Galilea, Galilea Figaro, Figaro. We're interviewing Einar Galilea tomorrow for the Malaga Insiders. So you don't get one episode this week, you get two episodes this week. You got this episode and you get a interview with Einar episode, which we are recording tomorrow. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's gonna be very cool to do something like that with the club and with Aina itself. So looking forward to it a lot.
I finally get to ask my question if the match against Celta Fortuna was the best match of his career. We can ask him about the change the team has made, the change he has made. Um, how Malaga is playing now so well under Funes. what happened. We can ask anything. We can ask him a lot, actually.
Would be also cool to ask him, like, us, like, with mostly from international people, like, if he has his friends over from the north of Spain, where does he bring them to? What does he showcase? Like, what is like his touristic places he would take them? I think that's also pretty cool, for like listeners as well. Like if Einar was with tour,
We have that covered. I do my best every week to have that covered for you.
that's true. That
That's
is
true.
true.
You don't have to. We can stay with the football tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can sleep till pretty late, I guess. We
Yeah, I
can't
need to
be
see
too late in La
tomorrow.
Rosaleda. That is a problem.
Sorry?
We can't be too late in La Rosaleda.
No.
We have to be settled at a certain time. So yeah, we have stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, we're professionals.
Proof. So I'm
No,
going to
very cool stuff.
brush my teeth. I'm getting under my putting on my Malaga CF pajamas. Then getting under my Malaga CF blanket to wake up and take my plastic Malaga CF plate tomorrow with my Malaga CF coffee mug to put on my Malaga CF underwear and to get in the train to Malaga for the interview with Einar. So, Tony, thank you for joining us tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.
A score prediction for the match against Mirandés?
Mm, 0-1. Clean sheet. Difficult game. But 1-0.
I'm saying 6-7. 6-7. That also would give us the 3 points.
Yeah.
This was the Malaga Insiders for this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do what people ask you to do, what professionals ask you to do. Follow these amateurs, give us love, send us messages, send us pictures with you in a Malaga shirt or whatever. Come and say hi, tell us where you're from, send a message and say, hi, I'm from I don't know which part of the family, of the world. Family.
Oh, we're all family, though.
Yeah,
The
we're all
Malaga
family.
family.
And if you are from Greenland, don't worry. Me and Tony have your back. Whatever happens, we will get flights to Greenland and come help you.
Yeah.
This was the Malaga Insiders. Thank you for listening. And vamos, Malaga. Vamos.
Vamos.